Our reaction to the 2005 London bombings, Tony Blair, who was the leader then, we now know that what he was secretly doing was waiting to work for a Kazakhstan dictator and take up a job for Kuwaiti oil companies. He said, let no one be in doubt, after 2005 he said, let no one be in doubt, the rules of the game have changed. Is it a game? Well, yeah, to me it is. It's a game where I get to have a bloody good job quite soon.
That's why the next Conservative manifesto will promise to scrap the Human Rights Act.
I mean, who among us wants a Human Rights Act? Can you think of anyone you know that might be affected by a Human Rights Act? Human Rights Act, that's going to have an impact on us. How can someone stand on a stage saying things like, get rid of foreigners and we get rid of human rights and maintain a job and a tartan jacket?
If leaving the European Convention is what it takes to fix our human rights laws, that is what we should do.
The important news, that's the true news, because this is the truth, subscribe here. The true news behind this is like during these events, share prices are soaring in America for those who produce coalition bombs and missiles and drones and aircraft participating in the latest war. That's an amazing piece of news. Legislation has been put through in our country, what's it called, the Snoopers Charter. You know, like where it's like, oh, we've got to spy on you for your safety. Whenever they do that data capture stuff, like, what, you've been spying on our Facebook accounts? What, you're looking at our emails? We're doing that to help you. We was going to organise you a birthday party and you've spoiled it. They scare us, then rip us off the whole time. Last month, US warships fired 65.8 million worth of Tomahawk missiles within just 24 hours. If we spent that much on Ebola cures, there'd be no more Ebola. They fired an Ebola cure in one day from a warship. Excuse me, we've got Ebola. Shut up!
The government will soon publish the immigration bill, which will make it easier to get rid of people with no right to be here.
Yeah, get rid of people with no right to be here. What do you mean, like companies like Vodafone and Starbucks and Amazon and Google that come over here and use our resources, and taxpayers, the taxpayers' resources with workers that have been educated at our expense? No, I meant people who are slightly different.
First, we're going to cut the number of appeal rights.
Right, fuck off! May I appeal? No! I've told you before, I've been to a place where asylum seekers, illegal asylum seekers, get food, legal advice and medicine. While I was there, I wasn't, like, honestly, as a human being, go there yourself, check these places out. You don't think like, you bastards, you're having the time of your life here, aren't you? In this undignified line for the most basic human resources. It makes you feel like, shit, we're all human beings. Let's find a way to reach out to one another, to help one another. And if that means that corporations make a bit less profit from illegal wars overseas, then so be it. Why are we bombing in Syria? Oh, we've got to help the Syrians. There's some Syrians who want to come and live here. You've got no right. May I appeal? Fuck off. I've got Ebola. Pew! Sorry, we just fired your cure abroad. What's happening is the incidents in Ottawa are being used to advance a narrative that will not only entitle them to further wars abroad, but will entitle them to inhibit our freedoms. That is the true news. That is the true news. Subscribe here to True News.